This is the Tntech D&D Club, 4th session. Maybe not final, maybe is final. Sorry for the big cliffhanger at the end of last episode. That will not be resolved today. This should be pretty short, it's pretty sweet, pretty simple, as we are running an improv one-shot. Emphasis on the improv. Stuff will happen. It will go insane. Sorry about us being late. We had some technical difficulties. Some people are not here. Not to any fault of their own, mostly, hopefully, probably. But now it's time to get into the show. I am Samuel Gillis, your DM for tonight. Well, your guys' DM for tonight. And let's go around the table and introduce our characters, starting with...
I return after over a month of being on air. I am once again Roris Ardenhall, and even though this is a slightly different setting or a different time, I will be playing a younger version of myself.
I, Chris, will be playing as the character Wrath, the one that loves to bring a little chaos, even though he doesn't like killing on the spot.
I'm Connor, and I will be Chip, the Mandrake Druid. A mandrake is a foot-tall plant, by the way, if you did not know that. And
So we get to play football?
no.
I will be playing Everett, Phoenix Sorcerer. Lots of fire.
You suck. That is what my character will call him. You suck.
So you're I'm playing Charles the Trader. Trades are awesome.
Okay. Gentlemen, are you ready?
Yep.
Sure.
So, you guys start out in the hall of the king, King Rourke. And he says, I want to thank you once again for saving my daughter from the pack of bandits.
We're already in a really good spot.
It can only go downhill from here.
So what's the next task for us?
Just enjoy my banquet. I have prepared it. Oh, my servants have prepared it for all of you to enjoy and to feast.
Nothing sounds suspicious about this.
So, I mean, is there like a long table right below us or something?
Well, let me show you to the dining hall. My
Such a
humble
thing.
guest.
I'm just gonna go find the princess.
I'm famished tonight. The princess is literally right beside me.
Okay, well I'm just gonna walk over to them.
Okay, so you're walking technically close to the king, because she was walking with the king, so it really doesn't change anything. You walk into the dining hall, there is a long table filled with foods of all different varieties in front of you. Please, my guest, eat. Let us dine for your gloriousness.
And I just crack
Yeah,
it
there's
off.
multiple glass windows.
My character will go up to a window and just go like this and extend the leaves on me. Because that's how I eat.
Okay.
What are you doing, Chip?
Photosynthesis.
I'm just
Make it
walking on.
Acrobatics check.
Oh, I'm actually climbing.
Yeah.
You gave me that token of rarity, so I can just...
Oh yeah, you can just do that. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Ah.
Chip has a cloak of arachnia, so he can just walk on walls and stuff like a spider. So
He's basically a spider.
he's good.
Spider plant.
Okay. So
I quickly walk up to the long table. I just crack off myself a leg of chicken and also a turkey leg, and I'm just immediately trying to down both as quick as I can.
the king and like all the king's men and the princess are just staring at you because they're like, just sit down.
I mean, I just want to let you know that Rahuvan warriors do not sit when they eat, they stand. They stand proudly through pride. It is our way.
It's more fish.
I'm just an old king, so I'm gonna sit down. Yeah, they're fish.
I will see a fish in front of you.
No.
What am I gonna eat? Isn't here hard water?
No.
What am I gonna drink? Thanks. I'm gonna go sit with this guy. He knows what's up. I'm gonna go with him. He's my friend.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit down and eat a glorious meal.
Okay.
I'm not getting this large tankard and pouring it with wine and mead.
Because I know how to be royal.
Are you gonna use your tankard?
All I'm gonna do is kind of just sit back and drink.
From your special
From your special taker? Or?
Yes,
Yeah.
I cannot get drunk.
So, Wrath here has the tanker of sobriety. So, he basically can't get drunk and he can drink as much as he wants. So, the king, he sits down easy and he's like, I'm glad that you have enjoyed the food.
To the 3 people that are graduating.
I just want to say how the king speaks. He reminds me of Marlon Brando from Superman.
You are the chosen one, Kala. I shall teach you my ways.
Yeah, I am just drinking and eating myself into oblivion right now.
As you are all enjoying your meal, except for the
Your
Triton.
ways. I conduct photosynthesis. Oh, I'm not gonna copy your stance.
You roll perception check, both of you.
Let's do. Ooh. Alright. 24.
27.
Okay, so you guys both notice a large shadow outside the window coming down as you are screeching above.
No, my sunlight! Dang, I'm feel hungry. Oh.
Something's attacking us. Might be the wine.
Shit, what is it?
I don't know.
So,
Shadow.
one of the guards bursts in. My lord, a green dragon has appeared.
Oh, cool.
What is dragon?
Sounds like
I continue eating.
Arnold.
Oh.
So what are you guys gonna do?
I fight the
I
dragon.
basically ready my weapon because it's on my back.
So we got 2 people ready.
I'm continuing.
Okay, continue eating.
Do I
I'm
actually
very
know
mad
that?
about the shadow. I am preparing to kill.
Okay, 3. What about you?
I'm going with Chip.
Okay, so we got 4 people ready to fight.
And 1 eating.
Friends.
As you go outside, you see several village people, their skins sort of like shriveling, and others profusely vomiting from the poison that has been blasted onto them. This dragon is swiping out, cutting villagers down left and right, saying, "My children, where are my children?"
Would I hear this in the
Common or tonic?
the
It's a common.
dining room?
Roll perception.
Oh, time to shoot it down.
Can I use thunderclap to get his attention?
Nope, I don't yet.
Roll 1. Yup. You want 20s?
No, I got it.
You
I got
are
seven.
so
I had that.
busy gorging yourself with food, you're like,
This is wood chicken.
I draw my.
so what were you doing?
I was going to use thunderclap to get his attention.
That affects everyone within 100 feet.
Oh.
I would not.
I do not.
Just yellow.
So we're going
I am drawing my crossbow and I'm going to try and shoot it in the head.
okay, go ahead.
Alright.
Make a express attack.
That is 14.
14 misses. The crossbow flies past it and it stares at you with a dark, gleaming look. Time to roll for initiative.
Right.
2, and that's one.
Oh,
So, we get
oh,
two.
okay. I was gonna say, what?
Yeah, no.
What'd you get?
18.
I rolled a 7. Jeez.
I mean, it's better than a natural 1, I have to say.
What'd you do?
24.
You rolled that one.
My dex is a lot higher.
The gods don't do stupid green dragon!
What is a dragon?
Chip is the slowest, but somehow yet the fastest.
I mean, they're a large, scary beast, and I love for nothing more than to shoot one down or to cut its head off.
Okay, Chip.
Flying
You
away.
start off.
I got 12.
Exactly.
Are you gonna join combat?
I thought you said this was your
I'm
youngest.
assuming you still
I'm gonna yell at you for
You
that.
still talk old.
I'm
and
assuming
even
you
at
want
your
that, just these.
It's me
Well, I
telling
mean,
I'm
myself.
still eating.
It's your choice if you're eating.
I'll yell
Yeah.
for you.
One of us would yell for you.
If
Yeah.
if you join, then that's your choice. I'll leave that. Do you want to join?
Hmm?
Do you want to join?
Not at the moment,
Okay, so
but I'm assuming you want to still keep that initiative.
well, sure. Well, I mean, you'll be going last. Unless you and Wrath want to reroll.
There's only a dragon that's about to solve.
I'm just
14.
Eat some more.
Then it goes off of intelligence.
Um,
And he should probably, no, wait, he's a sorcerer, not. What's your intelligence?
Intelligence is 11.
I beat. I got a 16.
Alright. So it's me.
Okay. You start us off. What you gonna do?
They stun the dragon, but one foot.
I'm gonna look for an insect.
Roll perception
Alright.
or nature check.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. So you find a few different insects, worms, cockroaches.
Alright. Are there any centipedes or beetles?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna take 3 of those and I'm gonna use giant insect on them and make them 10 feet long.
What?
Yes. They're now considered
Can you
huge.
someone give me a PHP? Okay, giant insects.
By the gods, it's another dragon!
They now become giant centipedes.
Every large creature in this world is a dragon, don't you know?
Would they be able to withstand my weight?
I have no idea.
So 3 centipedes.
Like, if I can find that many, like, it can do up to 10 centipedes if I can find that many. So did I find that many?
No.
Oh. Are there any spiders? Because I can also use great giant spiders.
Living inside the castle, they were.
Oh. Darn it.
Okay, so is that for your turn?
These centipedes are now under my command and I can control them on my turn. So I'm going to have these centipedes try to grab the dragon. Or try to attack the dragon.
Try to attack the dragon.
I have a great idea.
Okay.
You wanna go with me?
Great not.
Running up that centipede.
Okay.
Wanna go?
Yes.
Wait, you're gonna
Because
have
I will literally
attack-
scoop you
attack
up.
dragon?
Well, I'm gonna like have them like lift themselves up to be so they can be like a ramp, so we can like run up and jump onto the dragon.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna
They're
scoop
they're
you up.
in
so you're
formation,
tall.
so they're pointed like this.
Yes.
Okay, I have a +10 to my acrobatics.
Um,
and my athletics.
Charles, your turn.
Let's ask you to. Oversized whale. Why are you killing these innocent people?
My children have been taken from me.
I'm sorry, I cannot allow this to continue. So I'm going to cast the dragon bolt. It's an 18.
no.
He is going to spray poison all over you guys.
Ah, yours are immune.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
All of us?
All of us.
Hold on.
Dexterity.
Hold on. I think it's there's a little
Dexterity saving
bit.
throw.
I'm muted.
Oh,
Wait, this is how my story goes.
then it really doesn't matter for me.
Damn it.
18.
18. You succeed.
Can I reflect it with my crimson right?
Fail.
Can I reflect it with my crimson right?
What's read it to me?
It says whenever they cast a spell, which is that's yours. I can use it. You gain a bonus to the initial saving throw against a spell equal to your wisdom. The curse.
Technically, it's not a spell. It's a.
That's why I'm asking. Can
No.
I do it? Okay.
Oh. Okay, we have a donation here.
They're friends.
Bottoms Up donated $5. Give the trident an aura that protects the little plant guy. I want them to be friends. 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 I'm assuming you meant friends.
So, we got an aura. An aura. Sweet.
Yay.
So you're protected.
You gotta sit next to each other. You gotta stay with each other.
You guys are twins now.
I'll be on his shoulders.
So they do got their sure immunity to fire.
Yay! I needed that so very much.
So
Then my
fail,
by the way, for my save, it would have been
fail,
18.
18. That is a success.
So I take half.
Um,
I'm guessing this is spraying poison.
yeah. So let's see. All of the giant centipedes die.
Oh no!
I thought they summon at the end of turn.
Good riddance.
Huh?
I thought they summoned at the end of turn. Was that Pathfinder?
I think it's Pathfinder.
I used an action to see it. I used an action to
To
create
turn
them.
giant and think to control. So now that would be in turn. But they're all dead.
Oh.
You take 56 damage,
Shit.
and everyone who rolled 18, except for you, you're okay. You both take halves of 56, but
So 20.
so
Alright, I'm gonna use my reaction, and there goes my shield. Shield master.
okay. So,
You shaved almost half of my health. Like,
Oh.
the first turn.
you take half that, so that'd be
I already did 28.
yeah.
I already took it.
So you're okay. You all are okay? Or is anyone bloody?
I'm okay.
Poisoned?
I'm just managing right now. Don't worry about me.
Yes.
Okay, next person's turn, Arnhold.
Oh yes, time to shoot the freaking dragon again. Here we go.
No.
I believe that's not a success. 13.
That is a fail.
Oh god. So much for that, man.
Wrath, your turn.
Is this thing still flying or is this actually landing?
It's on the ground slashing at people.
Oh. Let's do this.
How far is it from me?
I would say it's about 30 feet away.
Can I use 30 feet and then use my other 10's movement to jump onto its head?
Yes.
I'm gonna do that.
And you have to make an acrobatics check.
Okay, this plus 15.
It fails.
How?
It's dragon's really big.
This dragon is big.
Can I at least make a
Bigger
reflex
than
so I
big.
don't fall prone?
Yeah.
I think I made that.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna swing twice at it.
Okay. You'll get swing again. You missed really badly.
The weapon flies out of your hand.
Now, like when you go cut down on it, it's got like dirt and stuff all on your blade because you jabbed it in the ground.
Okay.
We're not starting this combat out on the highest. I have to admit,
So, has anyone paid yet?
To any of you who are watching, just be sure that this is my story. I am telling all of these wonderful.
Everett, what are you doing?
Do I hear the LC combat?
Make
I've
perception.
yelled at you. I've yelled for you at least.
Have you though?
Yes.
At what point when you were falling?
Before.
You probably heard my screams of, no, my
But he
centipede!
failed to hear that. He's been eating. He's been gorging himself.
So that's
like he's
13?
13.
That's right outside.
A dragon's loud.
But like you're deep within the castle.
I thought it was like just outside the door.
No.
Okay.
No, but they're the only thing that they saw it, the reason they saw the dragon was because of the shadow
Ah.
on the window.
It stole my sunlight! No.
This stupid dragon prevented me from eating more food. For that it will die.
And no one came to collect the king or something?
The king's outside with us, I think.
No, King's inside eating his meal. He says guards
What?
to do something.
Oh,
He's
okay.
He's
Wow.
a good man.
So I guess you can still eat with the king card.
What an old asshole.
He doesn't fight. He's like, this is some good chicken.
I know.
Let my guards deal with it. I'll surely be fine.
And these grapes. How do you guys grow your grapes?
We get them from the vineyards down at the.
But these are so rich. Like, what, do you guys do anything?
No, we get them from Trussland.
Big grapes.
Meanwhile.
Meanwhile, back in the courtyard.
More important story.
Anytime you actually hit me, you have disadvantage.
Oh, I have disadvantage. Okay.
At attacking you when you're within 30 feet of me.
Okay. So Chip.
Alright. I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast, which I got from being a spell sniper. And I get, at my level, I get 3 beams of it. So, will a 21 hit?
Yes.
Alright. Alright, that's 6 damage. Will a 19 hit?
Yes.
That's 1 damage. And will a 28 hit?
Yes.
Another 6 damage. So a total of 13 damage.
Why don't you just roll your damage at once and all roll off your attacks at once?
Because there are 3 separate beams and each one's different. And I don't have enough dice. I only have one set. Alright.
Next
Have
person,
six
Charles.
sets.
Can I run up the dragon?
Run at it.
And I'm gonna whack him.
Yeah, totally.
Where is good?
Charlie.
I very much regret saying I'm now on your shoulders.
Are you on my shoulders?
Yes.
Oh.
That's what I said.
Inside of it.
Well, let's go to you first.
Yeah.
Should
I mean, like,
should I go in and attack the dragon or you say wait?
he says you have advantage.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm going for it.
If the dragon is focused on them and continuously attacks them, then yeah. But if he's focused on all of you as a group, then no.
23.
23. That hits.
Sweet. Alright, so I do 8 bludgeoning and 3 radiant damage.
Okay. So,
Give him a buddy.
okay. Green Dragon's turn.
the saddles?
I can grow myself around you.
So,
Oh yeah, I've completely forgotten this time. I have an extra attack.
so he's gonna go for a claw attack towards you.
Him or me?
Towards you. So we'll just talk about this. So 18.
That misses.
Okay. And he's going to do a wing attack. So he's going to use wings. Each creature in 10 feet of him, that means you and you. Dexterity checks. I need from both of you.
Okay, he is.
So
Nat 20.
if he's attached to me,
Yeah,
do we make it separately or do we?
I'm on his shoulders.
Oh,
Like,
then
he's like
you
can
can.
like grow.
I'll say this.
You are going to be attached to him, so you're going to be fine. He just has to make it.
Okay.
So if he fails it, you both fly.
Oh. I made a nat 20.
Same.
Nat 20? Okay, so you both are fine.
You better be
I
fine.
just want to let you know from where I recently leveled up, not only do I have an extra attack, I have an extra attack. So I can attack 3 times.
Okay.
I haven't been taking advantage of this at all.
So he is going to go and fight you once more.
Okay.
Go for a fight instead of fly.
Okay.
So that would be a 23.
That is.
Okay. So 2d2. 23 damage.
Okay, I do this.
That would be piercing. And then you take, along with that, 6 poison damage.
I said on to his head. You can't grow a plant. I can grow a plant, just not a very big one.
You just go flat on his Make him smile.
Can I make him
Okay.
smile?
That's
gonna be
your
fun.
turn.
As a fighter, I will use an action surge to give me an extra action and bonus action. So for one, I'm switching out my weapon and drawing my Grand Vorpal sword. And so I shall use second wind to build a bit of hit points. That is 12 hit points healed.
Very nice.
And so, with my extra attack, I'm going to attack not only twice, but thrice. Aha! No.
A 1.
So, 30, and that was 18. So do 30 and 18 hit.
30?
Yeah.
30 hits. 18 does not.
Really?
Jeez.
And
19
jeez.
hits, so we figured out.
Jeez.
Hiya! 10 slashing damage.
10 slashing damage. She cries out.
Yeah, but I got told.
It was like,
Stupid dragon, I will slay you soon.
she kind of responds.
Give me back my children.
You'll have your children as soon as I'm done with my meal.
Okay, Wrath, your turn.
Okay, well, since I'm there, I'm gonna do 2 swings. I'm pretty sure that's a hit with a nat 19.
Yes.
That is going to be over 20.
Yes. Both hit.
Okay. What's 9 life stealer do again?
Let's see, it's a +2 to attack and damage. +3, because we said you got the +3. It has 1d8 +1 charges. On a critical hit, if the creature is fewer than 100, he makes a Constitution saving throw. If he fails, he is instantly slain.
Basically, I was asking what dice do I roll?
Any sword, whatever the sword is.
So whatever
It's a great sword.
So whatever this great sword does.
Okay.
13 plus 19.
Don't forget those donations. We really enjoy them.
47.
Hold your swings up a bit.
That hits, or that's damage?
Yes.
Holy cow.
Hey, I hit twice.
Jeez.
And I rolled low.
So she screams out pain.
bloody?
No,
Question mark?
no, not yet.
Hey, I could have done more damage. I just didn't want to hurt myself doing it.
Oh, that's how the guy works. Okay. Everett?
I guess I'll roll to see if I hear them, because, I mean, my friends suddenly, like, disappeared, so... Meh? More food for me? Do I hear them with a 23?
Yes, you hear them.
What do I hear?
Okay, so you hear the scream of a dragon, like crying out in pain.
Okay.
And you also may hear some,
So,
"I'm on my back, little buddy."
So I suddenly fuck up, and within my conversation with the king, I just suddenly like get up and like basically just launch myself, running over the table and out to the thing.
As you do that,
Do I make it out there to do stuff?
yeah, you make it outside the door. You don't get an action this time, but you manage to make it outside.
Okay.
And you can see like all the chaos going on.
Um,
Meanwhile, like before you leave, the princess is like, "Be safe."
Who needs safe? As I get out there, I'm gonna yell up to the dragon in Draconic. Why are you attacking us?
And then she's gonna respond, "Sci-fi Taiza," which is pretty much translated. I'm pretty sure these humans took my children.
Can I respond to that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now in common, I will yell up to her. If we stop the fighting, we can find your children and return them to you.
Make a persuasion check.
That is 18.
That succeeds.
Okay. Does the fighting stop?
It depends. She's not gonna attack anymore, but you're gonna stop trying to kill her.
A
I mean,
good, dra-
nothing's changed for us, right?
a good dragon is a dead dragon.
That depends.
That's what
Do
I
I-
would say.
Do we know
That depends. Am I confused about what you said the first time?
I don't know.
Um,
I have no idea.
Wait, I speak Draconic.
Do you?
You can see her back down though.
Okay.
Like her claws like start to retract.
I won't harm a lady unless they harm me first.
I'm gonna go over to my dead centipedes and just like pet them.
Don't they just like
I just-
dissipate?
I just kind
No,
of
they
wipe
were
and
actually
laugh
real.
proudly.
Oh yeah, they were real.
Yeah, the rules
I have won.
I just look over there.
Dragon. Aha.
How do you think my
She's
last
gonna
life
like
relationships
relationship.
went?
Sure it did. Sure it did.
I'm still completely fooled by it.
What do I do?
What?
So, yeah, we
I just
should
want to
watch
eat
him
and drink.
That is dead.
No, I thought you said you were getting
No, I
Pat
won't.
him on the back. Ish.
Catch your
So-
sign.
Tap him on the back.
She's kind of calmed down a little bit. You can see she's still a little bit agitated though.
Okay. Now that we're all in this same mind, how do you? Hang on 1 second. My character has more charisma than I do. We will help you find your children. Do you know who took them?
They disappeared out of my lair all of a sudden.
Okay. So we're probably working with coaches here. Where would your layer be?
I can show you, I guess, as long as you promise never to return.
How are you gonna give her children?
How do you return your children then?
Mm-hmm.
No. You know you
This is gonna be interesting.
So,
Say it.
Tricky Trickster 99 just donated $1 saying, make the sorcerer fall in love with the dragon.
You know what? I was sensing a theme with Tricky Trickster.
Yeah.
I'll say this.
That was Thank you very much, Tricky Trickster.
Thank you, maybe not the right word.
Hey, I feel you.
That's exactly the right word.
We will take your deep love of dragons into consideration as our sorcerer glances lovingly at the green dragon. The possibilities of their future are certain.
Wow, I guess a new race of dragonborn is coming.
Well,
Maybe. Probably be scrawny.
you're not wrong there.
With a voice screaming, power! Here the dragon bone comes.
We watched the video earlier, no, we're not gonna play it.
I mean, if you donate.
No, we're not playing that. It's staying PG.
Oh, look, no,
Okay.
it's Jack the Doll Boy.
You
No.
donate $10.
No.
And we say this is PG-13.
For $20,
I would
I'll move this up to rated R stream.
We'll see the chorus.
No. Beyond tears. Maybe like
Anyways.
$1,000?
I would say at
I
least
mean, there's not much.
No. Because this goes beyond
20
streaming. It goes on to, there's a bunch of things I have to say, saying it's a mature stream, blah, blah, blah. It's just an annoying process.
$20 will sing the chorus.
So anyway,
No.
what's up?
So, the sorcerer,
so-
as he speaks to him, he feels
I
that
will
he
respond to her,
We can make more kids if you want.
no. It says just fall in love. It doesn't have to be outright like,
It's
I will marry you into fun.
He's thirsty for poison.
Dear dragon, I have fiery lips for you.
Go on purpose this.
I will.
You all notice an awkward, like, loving look from him to the
The
dragon.
question
Then I'll walk up to him, pat him on the back, said, good job, man.
does he love me back?
I will say to her,
Not yet.
well, I will see what we can do about the return to. When she asks me, you shall not return to your
Look at that,
lair.
he's stuttering over in love.
So sweet.
He's head over heels.
I just pat you on the back saying, good job.
But on more important business.
Tell me this later, I'll go back.
Are you single?
She's a real cat, she
She
is.
has children.
I kind of like do that staring of like I don't want to show I'm in love, but like she's not pretty. How many children did you have that are lost?
Why are you asking?
I had 3 children that went missing. One of them was young enough to be considered a young dragon, while the other 2 were just little wormlings of mine.
Okay.
As you stare at her, and while everybody else notices like a mossy green, you notice a beautiful emerald-like skin.
I walk inside.
What kind of noises is she making?
What-
I thought we were supposed to fight her.
She's making common noises,
Oh,
like she's talking in common.
I'm sorry, I must have dozed off for a bit.
That's normal.
Can you listen?
What time is it?
Huh?
Can you listen, please?
They're dead. So if you want to revive them, you can.
Okay.
You're gonna revive them?
What time is it?
So
It's 10 o'clock.
10:30 minutes
Oh.
at least.
Like in the game.
Oh,
Yes.
I can look down here for the
it's
time.
about dawn.
Dawn?
Yeah. Like it's pretty early in the
I would
day.
have said,
Why are we awake?
I would have said evening because that's what we would be having.
Yeah. Dusk.
Yeah.
Dusk.
Okay, dusk. If you could show us your lair, we will return tomorrow and look out, stalk the area, see what we can find to help find your missing children.
Can't the Welsh show us tomorrow?
I mean,
I guess.
he wants to ride her now.
Anyways,
That's exactly what I do.
fine. How long is it going to take?
To get to my lair
Yes.
should be less than an hour's ride. I live in the forest right outside the kingdom.
Forest. All right.
Alright, let's go.
So, dear Green Dragon, since I've bested you in mortal combat,
Do
I shall show mercy in this case. I will fight for you.
I'm pretty sure I did more damage than you did in one swing.
Are you sure? Really?
Yes.
Good.
All right.
Good. She's going to be like, okay. Good sir, you have indeed bested me in combat,
Quite. I am spirit.
and I shall accept you as my humble bodyguard.
Exactly. I thank you, dear Miss Green Dragon.
Even though I walked inside, do I hear you?
Yeah, you can hear him screaming about how he bested her.
Okay, then I walk right back out and bop him.
What was that for?
You're an idiot.
No, I'm not. She's an idiot. She's allowing me. No offense.
She said so. She's like, humans are so strange.
Yes, we are indeed. Now, when do we get paid?
He's a freaking dragon, dude.
We aren't getting paid. We're being paid by saving all the city's lives.
Oh,
That's
well,
not
and
fine.
her life.
I guess the payment is the good honor and the reputation.
If you do locate my children and bring them back alive to me, then I shall reward you with some of my treasure.
Why?
For my children are my closest connection to this world.
Do I believe her?
Depends. She probably didn't roll high enough to persuade you, so it's if you actually believe her or not. Reminder, that was a persuasion roll, not deception.
Gladly, I'll accept your offer.
I bop him on the head again.
Would you like me to return tomorrow, or would you like me to stick around?
I'd say return tomorrow.
I just say go tonight.
I'm pretty sure all of you took a lot of damage.
I'm good.
So long as I have a turkey leg on the way, I'll be fine.
Alrighty.
Can I knock this guy out?
So we got 3
Well,
out
I'm quite
of
tired.
2.
Nah, I don't care.
No, you want to go. You want to be
You wanna
around
go.
her like always. You want.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Before we leave them, I want you to gather around. I'm afraid to kill him boy real quick. Kill him boy. What's this venture? We may not all die. Everyone just always will not.
11 health?
Actually, 15. What's that?
Before we leave, I'm going to use my staff of flowers and create a flower right in front of the dead centipedes.
As you create the flower of dead centipedes, Kellenvor's light and darkness on the same shines
Greatness.
and sort of caresses you as the hand of death lovingly touches you.
Gosh. I forgot I flock. I forgot you have to be the flocking.
If you'll fly at 40 feet speed.
Yeah, I can't just keep up with her.
No.
She does like 100.
No, she does 40.
40?
40.
Then I
Or
can-
80, sorry.
I was like, then I can keep up with her.
80 feet flank. Huh?
Well, running in the back.
You can.
I'm probably closer to the front of
She's
the
like,
neck.
hop on my back. Except for you. You're looking at me weird. I'll let you ride me. You'll get ideas.
Okay.
Just
You ride on my tail.
You know where I come from.
Come on, Chip. Let's go.
Dragons are everywhere, and we're friends with each other. This.
Do I see him fall off?
He's grasping onto it. He's going like
It's flying low. She's flying low, not to hit the tops of the trees.
please, if you can, please take great caution. I'm dreadfully afraid of heights.
You ride towards the back.
Damn it!
I'm not gonna have you ride the tail, but you ride towards the back.
That way, if you throw up, it'll go that way.
I'm right down.
I want the little plant on my front.
Yay!
He can bring his buddy with him, and then you'll ride behind them, and then you'll see towards the back.
I can't just fly
You're at the
beside.
tail. 80 feet flying.
I can do that dashing.
Not in the air. Just hop on my back.
Fine.
Hop on my back and everything will be alright.
Okay, can I knock this guy out?
You know, he's sitting right behind you.
That would even be a better idea. Knock him out so he doesn't puke.
Oh. I think there's something to your plan. Alright, knock me out.
If you are under
It depends. Do you know that you're flying?
no, but your body would, like the motions.
Yeah, but you're also.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Please, just a whack over the head. That should.
Okay, I have a sword.
I've got a new plan. Let's just get several flasks of
Okay,
wine.
here's a break.
Oh, no. I'd rather have the mead, personally. If I'm going to throw up, it's definitely going to be more pleasurable.
Okay, I go inside, get a pitcher of wine. Say, here you go.
Takes me a couple of pitches, but I.
No, I actually hit you on the
Oh,
head.
okay.
It's
You
as
see
hard
like
as I can.
a skull
You know,
in
that
the
takes
clouds
one
and it's
picture.
smiling at you.
Do you want me to roll to see if I can hit knock him out?
No, I mean, I'm doing it willingly.
Yeah, then you're knocked out. If it's willingly, you're knocked
No,
out.
because I can actually hit
Oh god.
Yeah.
He's just knocked out. He's
because I have a natural strength of 18 plus my.
Would you like for me to kill you for an hour?
See, I didn't object with being knocked out, but I'd rather not be killed. I'd like to tell this story when I'm much older, preferably to my grandchildren.
I'll bring you back.
Well, I'd rather not die. Thank you.
Well, grandchildren, you're over 50.
I may be 25 right now, young man, but I would love to live to at least the age of 52.
Some ominous
How do
foreshadowing.
you even know
Alright,
that?
let's go.
Okay, trying to get off. So
This
you're
is
flying
just-
over there for about 2 hours, and then
Yeah, she said 30 minutes.
you get.
A little over now.
You know where the I come from? This would be a mockery.
Wait, is there a noise? So I get lost in the wind.
She lands in what looks like a random plot.
A small fireball just comes right past.
In which you are granted an entrance to what looks like a giant tree. Amongst a whole bunch of giant trees. But this one.
Giant tree? Yay!
This one.
No, Groot.
This one has like an entrance. And she's like, you guys might want to keep close to me. And so she leads you in through what looks like a hedge maze in this tree. To eventually she gets to where her children would be sleeping if they were still there. This is where my children were the night before.
Do
Do you know if there's any other villages besides the kingdom we were just at that's around here?
There was.
Was?
Thank you.
Wow.
I just clapped. Thank you. More fun for me.
Can I actually try looking around to see if there's any tracks?
Yeah, go ahead and roll
I mean,
perception.
I'm not terribly good with perception, but I'll try anyway.
Hold on.
No.
You want me to try?
Make a
Nat 20.
Okay, yeah, you fine.
I did the same check he did and I rolled a nat 20.
You don't see any tracks. However, there looks to be the shadow sort of creeping out in the room, like underneath the leaves and branches, where they would be sleeping.
Shadow under them?
A shadow under them.
Where they would be.
Oh, is it their own, like, silhouette shadow?
Not necessarily that, but you can see like little bits of shadow just pop up in the air like smoke.
Would she let me go toward that then, where her children would be sleeping?
Considering that you are trying to find my children, I permit this once.
I'm going to commune with nature. It's a ritual spell, and after 10 minutes, I'll be able to learn quite a bit.
I'm also gonna ritual cast information.
Okay, so you're both doing that. while you're-
Well, I was gonna go see it and use something. What was it?
I'm just gonna look around the area, see what else I can find.
I just want to ask, are there any, like, kind of like flowers around or anything?
They could be.
No.
Different roses and
I just,
other sort of flowers.
I just like to take a small flower and kind of like, just kind of like put it in like my chainmail and just kind of like.
She allows it. She's like, fine.
Okay.
But I actually really enjoy nature. What are you blabbering on about?
You plucked it though. That literally kills it.
No, it's me showing respect for it.
Okay.
Can I-
The person who's a plant disagrees with restraint on an ability that's like 10 minutes, so.
Okay, so you would have some time to look around.
No, I'm literally meditating right where.
Oh, you're meditating? Okay. And
Why? I'm using Grim Psychometry. Basically, can you tell me what the shadow is doing?
So-
And I roll depending. It's a wisdom roll.
So both of you, okay, you both still have 10 minutes or 9 minutes to explain to me what you're doing. So what are you guys doing at that time?
I'm like looking around the nest, see if I can like feel or touch anything or look at anything, try to see anything else.
There's nothing out of the ordinary except for where the people would, where the children would be sleeping. There looks to be some claw marks digging into sort of the ground, like that's right before where they sleep. Not necessarily as if there was a struggle, but as if they were trying to hold on. What are you doing?
I'm mostly trying to see what I can find around the nest as well, where they once lay. I imagine I'm pretty much seeing along the lines the same thing that everyone
Yeah,
else is.
you're saying the same thing. So.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start with nature.
Alright. I gain knowledge up to 3 facts of my choice within a 3-mile radius around me. Alright. First one is any dragons in that 3-mile radius and their location.
No.
Not even the one with us?
Or yeah, that one with you.
Just that one in the 3-mile radius. Alright. Are there any influences from other planes of existence?
Yes.
Which plane of existence?
Shadowfell.
Yeah.
All right, I get one question.
So, what is the theory for this?
Hold on, we're still go. We get all of this at once.
What
We get
happened
his,
to these
his,
dragons?
and mine.
And so it's a truthful reply.
Wait, hold on, what?
I get to ask one question.
Yeah.
So what happened to the 3 dragons that were in these nests?
Is it augury?
No, it's not mentioned. So it has to be true, but it can be like cryptic or like an omen you can make a time.
In the land of shadow where the dead lies, there have been taking from their mother's hives.
They're immortal!
All right.
Wait, where's moral?
Okay.
What is moral?
Mine. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
G.
Can we roll that?
We keep on G level.
Well, you blame me.
PG.
PG.
PG-13, that allows one F-bomb to be dropped.
Okay,
That's
so
the limit.
that's my limit.
That's everybody's limit. Used it.
You're welcome.
So that now that everyone.
Well, at least that's 10.
So,
That's just the result. It says, I get details regarding any lingering evil or wicked past surrounding.
so you can feel like you can tell that the Shadowfell, a portal, opened up underneath where they slept.
Wow.
So we all came to the same conclusion.
And
I
why
recommend looking there.
I can dig. I can burrow.
Am I hearing like all of that's going on?
Well, they am telling you.
Yeah, I told you, I recommend looking there.
Shadowfell.
I said they're not
Do I
right
know
here.
anything
They're
about
gone.
Shadowfell actually?
I will dig here.
Roll a history check.
I'll say knowledge.
10.
And so you would know that's the land of the dead.
Land of the Dead.
Well, to my knowledge, that is where at least some of the dead go after they have left this plane of existence.
Place of the dead.
Can I do a
It's
history
pretty-
check?
it's got a lot
That
of
would be better.
Most things are necrotic in nature.
Mostly theory.
It was not better at all.
By the gods, this isn't going to be the best of days.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 6
4.
to do the same thing you did with the history check, but no, it did not do better.
You think it's a monkey?
Before we investigate this further, so we take some time, take some sleep.
I jump right in.
Alright.
Well, to be honest, I've just been knocked out, so I'm actually quite good right now.
I kind of brush away the leaves.
I thought I said you jumped in.
Well, if he's
I
standing
brush-
on it, isn't he?
No, I was
Yes.
meditating by it.
Meditating by it.
I brush across the leaves. Does it reveal a big shadow?
As you brush across the leaves, your hand kind of dips into a portal, and you can feel like dark necrotic energy sort of encompassing your hand.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of go in there and like burn away the rest of the leaves. Kind of
No fire!
I'm doing this,
Fire!
like burning them at the same time.
Okay. So,
Trying not to catch the nest on fire.
I got a question. Are
So
you
you-
trying to catch my hand on fire?
If I hit it,
Okay.
it's no big deal.
So you manage to burn away the leaves, and she's like, and like a giant portal is standing there with like shadow energies reaching out like tentacles, sort of trying to grip everything they can towards it.
My question is, why didn't the leaves fall in?
This is a serious pseudoscientific question, don't you know? I just wanted to say, he does have a.
The leaves were dead, so they
So
don't need him.
roll a perception check.
Perception? 13.
13. So, as the children were being pulled in, the leaves that are underneath them were pulled in. But as as they were trying to claw their way to make sure that they weren't pulled in, they were clawing the leaves over it.
Yeah.
It
But
basically opens at once.
so you have to like force your way through it. It's solid until you try to go through it. It's not like a hole where once it's open, anything just
Think of
falls
it this
in.
way.
It
Think
catches.
of it like a trap hole. Like, okay, like
It
a pit
opens and
trap.
closes while they were trying to lift themselves out. It was closing kind of so the leaves above them were not.
Think of it like a pit trap. Whenever you set a pit trap, you know, the spikes at the bottom of it, you can lay stuff over it to sort of cover it. Now, this just happened naturally while they were trying to claw.
But there was
themselves
some support there. That there's
out.
like
It's a hole.
It's a trap.
So
but
It starts closed, it opens, closes again.
but we see it. So is it just like if you want to go through it, you go through it? Oh, that's
You
what
basically
I said.
force it open.
Yeah, but it's
if you're
there
if
still.
you're like a halfling or something, you're not going to be able to, like, you know, hey, I accidentally stepped on this portal. Like, you had to force yourself through the portal.
Okay, yeah.
Is he still being sucked in while we're all discussing this?
No, he managed to pull himself back.
Okay. Well, who wants water to do go portal? I mean,
What's a famous wizard figure?
I love chaos!
I just want to use it for reference.
Hagar.
Hagar.
By Hagar's beard, a portal into the Shadowfell. Oh no.
What is this shit?
Well, I'm going swimming,
Make a history check.
and I drag you and you with me.
No.
Okay, who wants to go with
Pretty
me?
much Land of the Dead. I'm gonna give you a little bit extra information because you kind of worship a god, the dead. So basically, what it is for you, it's not necessarily his realm, but he has great domain over it.
Cool. Yeah.
And it's filled with the power of necrotic energies.
Okay, who wants to go?
I'm going in.
Okay.
I say we go.
I
got a question.
We will save your children,
Would it
man.
be more pertinent to rest first to recover anything we've lost?
Yeah.
I definitely will have another chance to rest.
I haven't lost much.
I haven't lost any.
The only thing I'm lost is a couple hit points.
He was the one that was injured. Like, I was perfectly fine.
Do I have to make a check to throw him in?
Please no.
What do you think? Should we go in?
I'm just a feeble young man.
Exactly.
Okay, so we got one
Is there something
going
there?
here.
No, I'm throwing
I
him
don't
in.
think there's any sun there, is there?
It's complete darkness.
I can make you daylight.
I can make you fire.
No! No.
Do I have to make a check to throw him in?
Yeah, are you going willingly? Or
No.
If you're gonna throw him in there, then yeah.
Oppose?
Strength check or saving throw?
Strength,
Check or saving?
Check.
saving throw,
Saving throw?
That was a check.
saving throw. If he's resisting you, it's a saving throw.
No!
11.
I beat that on that roll.
You go in. You go in, but sort of like
What's your name?
quick save.
Wrath.
Screw you, Wrath!
You hit like this dark, and it feels sort of like a puddle, like
I'm drowning,
I got
I'm
a
drowning.
sort of like a ooze.
After I threw him
slowly
in, and then I do a
draining.
cannonball in there, where did I land on him?
Alright, shit, let's
What
go.
do I do? What happens whenever I get onto the other side?
So whenever like you are being dropped in, as soon as like you get towards the end of it, trying to drop you in, you pretty much get dumped on your butt in the middle of a random ruins.
I got a question. If I threw him in, then did a cannonball
Or scratch that, it's a tree.
I fall into a tree?
Yeah, it's a tree that's withered
Oh, okay, so is it dead?
and it's decomposing. Yeah.
on, so if I threw him in, then was going for a cannonball in. I landed on him.
You
Oh
could.
no.
I mean, it's a pretty big portal. enough to carry 3 dragons in it.
I am going to do it. And I already beat your check, so I threw you in, then I did a cannonball in.
Okay, do an acrobatics check to land on
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
it. No, you
14.
don't have to oppose it.
Okay. 14.
It fails.
Hmm?
It fails.
Aw.
So as soon as I get down there, I'm gonna basically light a giant fireball.
When you do that, you hear
I'm gonna kind of
I have dark vision.
you
Can I
see like
try to find it.
what looks to be like necrotic energies like creeping away.
I have
I
dark
think
vision. Can I
the
see?
flame brighter.
I have dark vision. Can I see?
Yeah,
What do I see?
just withering, decomposing tree that looks somewhat familiar.
Is it him?
No.
Oh, so it's like the upside down.
Is it the yeah, that's what the shadow is.
So much of Stranger
It's a
Things is
mural.
based off of D&D. A lot of the mythos.
All we're going
It's
is
just
just
a
a
world
will be on your
view.
shoulders.
Okay. So you go in, and you manage to do a majestic swan dive of eternal beauty.
Wow.
I was having
We'll
fun.
expect nothing less from the show.
And that is where we'll end off.
What?
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 I don't want to test her.
We have a little more time. We have a little more time.
No.
No.
The door's closed.
We got time.
We have time. We'll come later.
Okay.
Let's go check that out.
So-
I think we were doing. Hey, stop talking about my campaign.
You guys are in the Shadowfell.
I'm gonna basically look around, see if I can find any claw marks or any form of struggle or anything like that.
There is claw marks
Is
right
there?
above the portal. Like right where the portal is. If you look down, like at the ground, then there's claw marks.
I try to follow those claw marks and bricks or whatever.
It's just one claw. It's just claw
This
marks.
is the
whatever.
same ones from this is just a mirror from the
Roll a perception check.
no.
No. You
No, I was just asking for his clarity.
Do I need to roll a perception check?
I was just saying that because he knew, because he saw it.
12.
Okay, so you know it's like it looks like same claw marks in the exact same location as before.
Okay.
So can I just kind of like take a view of my surroundings, our surroundings?
Some when you get from you, okay?
So it looks like the same thing as from what was up top, except for everything's withering and dying.
Oh, okay. So we're in like the same general environment. It's all dead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out of the tree and yell out in Draconic.
You're in a labyrinth.
Okay, let's try to get through the labyrinth. You know what? Fire. Fire. Just burn my way straight through the
Can
labyrinth.
I just
Yeah,
remember
we're
how to
going
get out from
Yep.
doing the opposite of what the dragon showed us?
Yeah, you can do, make a,
Intelligence. Because it's memory based.
I'm gonna say an investigation check.
No. I can't roll above a 5.
Okay, so you're just gonna follow him then?
Yeah, I'm just gonna burn my way through the.
Brick wall.
Was it brick? I thought it was like
No, it
hedge
was-
maze.
Oh.
Hedge maze.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna burn my way
Whenever you
straight
say
through.
labyrinth, I think of the
I love that you say right in front of me.
As
'Cause I
in,
just
like-
do this.
My character is quivering on his shoulders right now.
Well, everything's dying, like all the plants are dying and withering around you.
Is he with right?
No, he's fine right now.
I'm gonna cast a protection from evil and kill.
Well, you don't need to do that.
Yeah.
I'll make sure you say.
He's got a bit more.
That's true. Okay.
As long as he was.
Or something.
I'm
Never
I'm gonna try searching around to see if anything.
It's a very good aura.
So, the aura of chat protection. Of Twitch protection. The most powerful item in the game.
Yes.
Alright. Then I'm gonna do,
You
saying.
you see the portal above you.
Okay.
Well, now that I'm on the other side might as well take a look around. I'm gonna do the exact same thing that Jonah is doing and try and get out of this maze.
Just follow him.
Yes,
That's very likely just follow him.
you're
Yeah.
first.
Just column of fire slowly moving forward.
Fire is good. Fire.
So as you're going forward, you hear, and you start to see eyes in the darkness start staring at you. They just keep popping out. You got one pair, you got another, you got another, and another.
We are looking for some dragons. Have you might have seen them?
And then you hear a growling.
I don't think they want to talk
Do I see?
us peacefully.
Do I see that? What
Uh,
they are?
no,
Yes. I can't see them?
you can't see them.
Are they more than 60 feet away?
No, you can't see them though.
Quick question. Who has dark vision here? Oh, the three of us. I'm surprised.
I use pheromones to see mostly, so.
Okay, so I kind of, technically, I don't have dark vision if I'm a girl.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
I'm just a feeble young man. At the old age of 25
I
years
push him up front and say, eat him first.
No,
He
no,
lots of meat on his bones.
None of us will be eaten.
Mostly because he's annoying.
It's not that time.
They're, the shadow figures are slowly enclosing upon you. You feel its dark presence as necrotic energy sort of surround you.
Are you friends or are you foe of killing? Friend?
All right.
You're not speaking.
I have a choice. Do I know where this is coming from?
It's all around you.
So I can't mark
Before
one.
before it happens, I must ask, would any of you like to perhaps dedicate your life to following government?
Meh. I have my own gods.
so long as Calivar isn't the god over this domain, surely.
He is.
Okay, this is actually good. I got a question.
I'm quite sorry,
Yeah.
but
My
Sir
right
Calivar.
ability, I do specific types of damage.
Yeah.
So, like, if I just take my sword and do channel the energy to do fire with my sword, or technically be on fire,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
But you basically how the right works is you take your blade, you put it across your hand, and you basically you bleed on it, and then it'll do whatever effect you want to.
Okay. That's what I'll do. So I take a D8 of damage. 3. And I just kind of.
When you do that, the sounds get closer.
Oh, at this point, I just draw my vorpal sword and I just kind of point it at everyone.
Go back. Go closer.
Us or them?
You hear,
I start swinging my sword just to try and ward it off.
and they're all going to lunge at you.
Oh
All right. So.
no. I think you might very well get your wish today.
Alright. 14?
Oh, wait, 14? My armor class is 20, so no.
No. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Oh.
Yes, on hits.
Oh
Okay.
I have the perfect way to deal with this. Light. Moonbeam.
Sunbeam.
Fire!
So you
I'm not using Sunbeam first. I'm using a lovely soul that you would just love.
You take 7
Fireball!
No.
7 piercing damage.
no. Oh no. That didn't feel so good.
And you must make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh Lord. I'm totally screwed. Oh shit.
I do have the trait Indomitable, where if I fail a saving throw, I can re-roll it.
Okay.
No,
Well.
better.
You are knocked prone.
Oh.
And
You bloody.
No, I'm not. I can do.
How many things are attacking him?
6.
Ooh.
So, 6 shadow mastiffs rushed out at you, trying to gnaw you to bits and pieces. One of them managed to get you. He was kind of grappled onto your arm.
Ah, get off! You foul beast!
Okay. Let's roll for initiative.
Finally, something above a freaking
Did
10.
I roll anything different since I'm.
No.
Net 20.
Okay. I'll fit in
A 10.
12 again.
So, I'm going to group these up into groups.
I would just
Okay,
say do
two.
it all at once.
Yeah, that's I'd say just do all at once.
Well, it's pretty much going to be like that. What did you guys get for initiatives?
14.
14. Charles.
24 and nat 20.
24.
Just say you go first.
Hmm?
Just say you go first.
Yep.
Good.
19.
19. For Chip.
17.
17 for that.
Well, you can load this down, right?
Yeah.
It's good, yeah.
I don't know if I can take either.
Or
No, I have loaded this down too.
Oh.
Okay.
That's an option.
So, Everett,
Yes.
Here.
Are all of them around him?
all of them are around him.
Let yourself not me die!
Okay.
Like, you have spells that can bring people back, right?
Yes.
Alright.
So, I will,
And then 2 gems.
I'll maneuver around such that I can get like most of them without actually hitting him with 6 foot, 5 foot wide beam, and I will cast Sunbeam.
Okay.
They must make a Constitution saving throw. The saving throw DC is 17.
7,
Constitution saving throw.
17. Fail. 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 Success. Mega fail. Fail.
Okay.
5 fails.
So the 5 who failed take the 5 who failed take 26 radiant damage and are blinded for the next until the next turn, I think it says.
Do you have
Until your next
calculator I can use?
until my next turn. The one who succeeded takes only 13
And is not like.
and is not that.
Okay. Most of the hounds like cry out in pain, in agony.
The bloody.
Worse.
Well, this is my 6th level, so.
Oh, thank you, that helps a lot.
Well, that just decided me, I'm not shifting. Because I
Okay.
can get 2 shifts.
Chip, your turn.
How bloody are you?
Me?
Yeah.
He's not.
No, I'm pretty good actually.
Okay. And then from the top of my vantage point, then I'm gonna use Moonbeam. All of them must do a Constitution saving throw.
What's the DC?
17.
Fail. Mega fail. 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 Success. Fail. Okay.
Exact same thing.
Alright.
You just have like one of those beasts that's mega, like, agile
Well,
and actually.
I thought about doing an
attack
alpha.
people.
Alright.
I didn't do an alpha though. I should have done an alpha.
So once you fail, take 19 radiant damage. Once you succeed, take, would it be 9?
9.
Radiant damage?
If it's half, it would be 9.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 5 a day?
All the beasts except for one vaporize in this beam of moonlight, instantly
See,
turning
we can work
into
together.
shadow. There is one left though.
One shot?
Is this one shapeshifter?
No,
Alright.
I am.
it is your turn, Brad.
That does not hit. That would be.
You missed terribly.
Well, actually, what's their AC? I might actually hit.
What's the highest you can do?
With that 4, I have that plus. I have a 16.
You hit.
Wait, the moonbeam is still activated, and you probably entered its range, so you must also do a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
If you and you're a shapeshifter, so you have disadvantage.
Oh yeah, the sunbeam is still active too.
So you have to.
Fine. What's my DC? 17?
17 for hold.
Pass. And I failures either way.
So,
And actually also,
As a shapeshifter?
I just,
Not technically.
I don't know if this is the same for the moonbeam, but undead and oozes have disadvantage on the saving throw.
it's shapeshifters who have disadvantage on mine.
Okay, so
Mine doesn't say I gain the
He's fine.
shapeshifter.
keep that in mind for next time. But considering all of them but one are dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it doesn't matter right now.
I'm sorry.
Wait, I
Actually,
rolled
that one
this.
that's alive was the one who took half.
Yeah, so,
I got a question.
Yeah.
How much hit points is that?
Well,
I deal a minimum of
Wait.
8 damage.
tell me how you kill it.
I swing at it
Yeah,
with
but-
my flame.
But how? Like,
With my greatsword.
where are you aiming?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's in front of him since he's not prone on the ground.
So you go to cut off its head,
can I see the book?
and when you hit it, it almost instantly turns into shadow and dissipates back into the shadow
What
veld.
about the fire?
Shadow, or the fire's still there.
No, I'm saying, does the fire actually hit it?
Yeah, but then it turns into shadow.
I mean, it doesn't damage it, that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
But you only have 1 HP.
I got one more.
Yeah, how much damage did you do?
I did 19 to the ones who failed.
To hit?
Oh,
Wait, to the ones that failed?
yeah.
No, that.
I thought you said you did 9 to the ones that failed.
If they succeed, they take half damage, which is 9. If they fail, they take the full, which was 19.
Okay, yeah. So he took 19, he had 1 left. And even the one that succeeded only had 7 health, so
They're dead.
yeah.
By the way, you did step into my field, so you took 8 damage of radiant.
Do I care? Not really. But I will slap you for it there.
You can try.
This is gonna be funny.
I'm on his back.
And I got a great sword.
Go to Warhammer and put armor and vulnerability.
continue running our way through the hedge maze.
Okay.
thought we were running through.
No, you were getting close to it.
Yeah.
So you guys, you make your way
How you doing?
through the hedge mage. Eventually, you
That's
burn.
old ruins. Young ruins, actually. I'm really proud now. Thank you. You all saved my life. I am in your debt. You, except for you, were even.
How?
You threw me into this dark
That was for my own enjoyment.
Yes, but you owed me one, and like,
Since when?
out of the graciousness of your heart, you've saved my life. For that, I thank you.
So you guys, you manage to burn your way through, and then you get to the entrance where you see this land that is familiar, but everything is dead and dying. It's a world of decay and necrotic energies that form the clouds and lightning that strikes down. Welcome to the show.
Can I have pizza?
We shall continue this next time. Sometime, eventually, maybe.
Who knows?
The closing scene is a tear rolling down Chip's eye as he sees this dead plane.
And I just laugh at you.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the donations. That is very thoughtful. And
Very thoughtful.
we hope to see you again. Happy holidays, people. And if you're conservative, have a Merry Christmas.